Hi, my name is Angel Salcedo. I'm a graduate student at Kennesaw State University, finishing up my second year as an IT graduate student, showing you here my internship experience at Universal IT Technologies. A day in the life at Universal IT Technologies, partnered with The Edge, where business begins and grows. So here is the entranceway. So Business Accelerators and The Edge work to incubate strong and formidable companies that are on the rise. Each of these offices is connected to another company, either their COO, their CEO, or a small cluster of employees. Here we have a big conference room that we use. We also have everyday office individuals working on their projects. And again, this is just an incubation area for new companies, along with existing companies. As we get further down, we'll find the Universal IT Technologies area, where we operate as a collaborative team to create the most effective IT solutions available for our customers. And as we get further down, we'll see this is our faxing and printing services that we have available. Here we'll see that some of my cohorts are in here, my peers. This is our cooperation space, our collaborative space that we use. Here we have my internship supervisor, Gabriel Rodriguez, working with one of my peers, Navi. And they are working on, you guys are working on Meraki, right?
Meraki,
oh,
the wireless.
Yeah. Oh yeah, working on some Cisco Meraki. One of my other peers that you have right there. And this is our collaborative space that we use to create effective IT solutions for our clients. So this is the squad. I'm personal vlogging for my little final project. Sino, this is Sino. Say hi, Sino.
Hello!
This is Angelica. She's saying hi. The other two just dipped. I'm recording now. This is our intern supervisor, Gabriel Rodriguez.
Hello, hello. What's going on, Angel?
Nothing much. Wait, you can't do that.
Say hi.
One of the greatest experiences that I've had, both creatively and collaboratively with my team, is the opportunity to get to work on some more technical skills. And this door here serves as the gateway to the technical realm that I speak of. So here at Universal IT Technologies, we actually have our own server room. Extremely cold right now, which it should be. But in this room, once the lights want to come on, we'll be able to see all of the area that we service. So we got some lights coming on in here. But this services the whole area of Business Accelerators and The Edge. As discussed earlier, this is the server room and all the wires that we have that run through creating the Wi-Fi, the internet, and the LAN cables, along with any other necessities as well. We actually had an instance where we needed to correct someone's printer that was here on site. We needed to get some internet to them, so we were able to rewire using all the wires that are in the ceiling up there, and we were able to get that internet connection to their printer. So an amazing experience to be able to be here and see these things, and not only see these things, but be able to interact with them and see where things go. It's been an extremely amazing experience. Good afternoon, Gabriel. How are you doing?
Awesome.
This is Gabriel Rodriguez. He's been my intern supervisor throughout this whole experience. here I am just interviewing, kind of like an exit interview, if you will, in regards to my internship. Gabriel, so first and foremost, I want to thank you for the opportunity to be able to be here, to be able to learn as much as I've learned. I think a lot of technical experience that I've gained here is going to not only help me immediately, but in the future as well. So I definitely appreciate that. Hats off to you, man. Thank you. Going forward, I just wanted to make sure and see and understand what your mission statement as a whole for Universal IT Technology is, so people can hear, and also where do you want to go in the future as it pertains to Universal IT Technologies?
Well, we like to continue to grow here in Metro Atlanta, because I love the city. Great people, great people to work with, and the area is constantly growing.
Right.
Since companies are moving in, so there's always to be somebody that needs some IT work to be done. And so our mission statement is that we focus on our customers first and foremost. They're the ones who wants to invest in us and the time and energy and money. So we make sure they're taken care of, in a timely manner, in a professional manner, Yeah.
Really awesome. So for anybody else that doesn't know out there, could you explain what kind of services you provide, IT oriented?
Certainly. So we are an IT installer, MSP consulting firm. We're located here in Kennesaw, Georgia, and what we do is we go to the small businesses and residential, and we actually had a government contract not too long ago.
Awesome.
Yes. And so we fix the computers, we upgrade, we go to the businesses to install the wiring and set up the networks and Wi-Fi, the router switches.
Definitely.
So we do a lot.
Definitely. Providing IT services for those that need it.
Exactly.
Along with the future as well, where do you see Universal IT Technologies going in the future? Do you see it expanding? Do you see it growing in terms of services? Or are we focused on one main service and expanding on that?
We actually would like to expand throughout the greater Atlanta area, but I feel comfortable being like a mom and pop shop, exactly, more to give the localized flavor of Atlanta,
Right.
But actually, if we are considering growing, we'll do it, because we actually traveled to other states within the first 2 years. So we traveled to Tennessee and Alabama.
Right.
So we consider ourselves going nationwide if that's possible, But Atlanta's a home first and foremost.
Awesome. So the trend now that we see in IT currently is that we are transitioning into a more wireless and more less connected world. We focus on the cloud for our data. We focus on mobile devices for our information to be sent in and out. Do we see Universal IT Technologies pushing towards a more wireless community as well? Or do we see the services being more LAN oriented?
I believe it's more efficient to be more land oriented.
Okay.
Most people prefer that way. But obviously we live in a very mobile friendly world.
Correct.
Exactly. So we do have the solutions to, make sure that each mobile device is connected efficiently, and each person is highly secured, and they have the right amount of bandwidth that they need.
Of course, that's awesome. That's amazing. So, in my experience with Universal IT Technologies, I got to experience using CAT cables and cutting LAN cables and creating powerful connections.
Exactly.
LAN-wise.
You've done a great job.
Thank you so
keep it
much.
up.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But going forward as well, I've also seen that Cisco Meraki has been a tool that we've used not only for our clients, but also for our tutelage as well. Do we see that Cisco Meraki might be something that Universal IT Technologies is going to focus in on going forward as a platform to use for your services?
Well, that can be our number one platform, but we work with other systems like Linksys, Cisco, Ubiquiti. We just want to provide many options for our customers, not just force them to use Meraki. Of course, we recommend Meraki for their needs because of the benefits that they receive, as well as cost savings and a good marketing tool as well.
And do you have any questions for me, Gabriel, as we finish this up?
Yeah. So, where are you actually from?
Oh, where am I from? Oh, man. So I'm actually from the northern area of the United States. I was born in Rhode Island, and I moved to New York when I was 6. And then from 4 to 6, I was in New York, and then I moved down here when I was 7.
Awesome.
Been raised here since I was 7, and so I guess you could say I'm a Georgia boy,
Georgia boy and Georgia brat.
And my love for technology has grown over time. I've had great academic success because of technology.
Right.
And I always knew how great technology was for me and what it provided me, but I also knew how invasive it can be if performed the wrong way, correct?
Exactly.
The computers are only a doorway, but the internet is where you can get caught up in. And if you're not very careful with what you do or what you put out, you might get caught up in something you weren't expecting.
Exactly, yeah.
And so as I grew out of my undergraduate degree, I knew my graduate degree had to be in something technology oriented. I wanted to embrace that technology, but I also wanted to be careful and protect people. And so I focused in on the security aspect of technology, and that's what led me here, so I can't complain, you know?
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
definitely,
cool.
definitely.
And when are you going to graduate from the Kennesaw State University?
So I will graduate in May of 2019. So I'm very, very
Congratulations!
excited.
Congratulations!
Thank you very much. I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited to have this experience, to have just the ability to be able to be here, not only as an intern for your company, but I have had the experiences that I've had in the graduate degree. I think it's going to make me well prepared, not only for what's to be here right now in terms of my occupation and what I have coming, but also in terms of the future. So thank you.
Okay, that's cool. No problem.
Definitely.
So I've been working with Angel for a couple of months now, and he has done an excellent job. He is doing my experience. Hey man, appreciate it. I got your back, man. I got your back.
No problem.
And I really like students who are very focused, don't want to give up. You know, I know life circumstances get in the way, but he has demonstrated his best. You know, and I try to accommodate. You know. So you have like a challenge in your life, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think everybody has a challenge in their life, and everybody deals with it the way they deal with it. I just have a smile on my face every day.
Exactly.
And
that's going to get you the golden ticket to success.
Definitely. No, yeah. So I think it's just an amazing experience to be here. Gabriel, I appreciate your time, energy, effort, and just consideration towards not only my success, but the success of my peers as well.
Exactly. No problem, man.
And I can't wait to see where your company goes.